friends, Robin here with Matt, Man, and Robin. Welcome to the channel where we talk about a lot of things Operation Christmas Child. On this channel, I like to encourage, inspire, and include you in packing boxes year-round to send to Samaritan's Purse for Operation Christmas Child. Today's video, I'm excited because this is the first episode in a new little series that I'm gonna do called This or That. And I'm just going to compare the same items from different stores and figure out which is best for my boxes and hopefully help you pick out your favorites among the options that I have available today. However, I have a very special announcement before we get into that. And I am so excited. Guys, I have been in communication with a sweet missionary in Colombia. Kayla Baretto is her name, and her husband Andreas currently live in Colombia, South America as missionaries, and they utilize Operation Christmas Child Shoeboxes in their ministry. They have also had the opportunity to work with Operation Christmas Child in Ecuador. So they have experience in multiple countries working directly with Operation Christmas Child in receiving boxes to use in the field. And I am so excited to let you guys know that she's gonna do a Q&A, and she wants all of you to send us your questions. So I am going to link her channel below. She has a great channel, a lot about being a missionary, the things that they do in Colombia, the things that are happening currently on the ground with their ministry. But she also has a really cool playlist about Operation Christmas Child, and she has some tips and some tricks from being there during the parties and being a missionary. Her husband is also the pastor, so being the missionary and the pastor there, helping these children open their boxes and using them as a tool to invite the whole family to join their congregation. So if you have any questions for her, please leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to link her channel and specifically a playlist that is about Operation Christmas Child, and she is going to walk us through the whole process from beginning to end in this season. It's the 2022 season, but these would be boxes that we had packed in 2021. So if you packed boxes in 2021 and they went to Colombia, she might have your box, and it's so exciting. So please, if you have any questions for a missionary or a pastor receiving these boxes, please let us know and I will pass along your questions. Also, please check her out. Her channel is so great, and it's helped me see the ministry full circle. Just like going to the distribution center helped me get a better idea of how to pack the boxes. Watching her and her husband get to use the boxes is also giving me a better idea of how to pack my boxes. So that is about Kayla and her family and the amazing opportunity that we have to speak directly to her and ask her questions. Now, on to the this or that, which is much less exciting, but it is still research that we need to do, right? So I have several different styles of combs and brushes here that I've purchased from Dollar General, Walmart, and Dollar Tree. I've used combs from other places, like Daiso has one of my favorite combs that I like to include. But these are the ones that I want to focus on this year because, believe it or not, last year was my first year to pack in bulk. I've always collected items year-round to put in shoeboxes, but have only, usually only did one or two Maybe if I was feeling adventurous that year, I would do 6, one for each gender and each age group. But last year was my first year to do more than 6 boxes, and it really has me changing the way that I look at purchasing. I still am getting those items specifically for the children, so that each box is unique and loved and thought of and planned out. But there are some things that if I buy them in bulk and put them in every box, which I like to put in every box anyways, it can help me stretch that dollar so that I can spend more on the unique items and the personalization of the box. And for me, things like whistles and pencils and combs, those things that I'm going to put in every box, that's where I can buy in bulk and pass along the buck. So I have several different things that I want to grade these items on, and that's the price of each item, the quality of the item, the accessibility. How easy is this item for me to get? How easy is this item for you to get? The packability. How well will this fit in a box? Is it a comb this big and it's not gonna fit in the box? Or is it a big chunky comb that's gonna take up too much space in the box? And then the last one, which is kind of just for like a tiebreaker, is aesthetic. Which one do I like to look at the most? Now, these are just my opinions. If we do this research and I find that I like the comb from Dollar General the best, that doesn't mean that you have to buy the comb from Dollar General. I just wanted to let you know what I'm finding in my research. This is stuff I would do off camera, but I decided, hey, let's turn the camera on and do it together, because that's what my channel is all about, is doing it together and including you as the community. So let's get started. The first one on my list is this pack of combs from Dollar General. They are blue and purple and black. You get 10 in this pack for $1, which makes them 10 cents each. So I'm thinking when I grade these, it's going to be on a scale of 1 to 5, and you want the most points. So 5 is the best and 1 is the worst. And if you get a 0, that means do not purchase again. So in looking at these, I just opened the package. You get 1 large comb, and this comb is, there's the bend test. I'll be doing this a lot. It is bendy, but it's still pretty sturdy. Like, I would give this to Matt to use. Here is a rat tail comb that it comes with, and this is super sturdy. And again, I would use this comb if I used combs on this mess up here. Then so there's those 2 sizes. Then you receive 2, I would call these medium sized combs, and then this is a different style rat tail comb. See, this one is, they're just a little bit different. Still, this one's a little bit thicker, but still a pretty good quality. Like over here where the brush is. This one's not my favorite, and then you get 5 small combs. And these guys, they're pretty bendy, but I have definitely had worse. That's pretty good. And they are all the same, just you get 3 purple ones of varying shades, 1 blue one, and 1 black one. Okay, so price, 10 cents, that's great. These are going to be the most affordable, so I would assume that they would be the cheapest quality on our list. They come in at 10 cents a piece. So for 10 cents, I think this is a pretty good deal. I'm going to give that a 5. 5 stars. 5 stars for the price of these combs. As for quality, I don't want to score it yet because it's first, right? Like, I need to compare it to one. But right now I'm thinking it's probably holding like at a 3. I'll compare it to some other ones here really quick, but right now I'm thinking a 3. Accessibility, these are at Dollar General. There's a Dollar General on every other corner. These are easy to come by. Accessibility, I do have to get in my car and drive to get them, which with gas prices the way they are, I'm going to give the accessibility a 4. Packability, oh, these can go in any box. They're thin, they're colorful. There's only 3 black ones out of 10. So I'm okay with 3 black combs. I do want to try to keep as much color in my boxes as possible. But packability, I would say that these are gender neutral. The purple ones would probably go for girls, which would mean half. Half are girl colors and half are boy colors. I think that's great for packability. I'm gonna give this a 5. 5. Looks, it's just a comb, but it's not ugly. I wouldn't be embarrassed to have this comb. So I would say for looks, I'm gonna go with a 4. So we can't do a total yet because I haven't graded the quality. I want to actually compare it first before I give it its number. Let's go with the next on the list. And this is the pack of combs from Dollar Tree. So these are now $1.25 and you get 12, which makes them almost 11 cents, but not 10 cents. So the Dollar General combs are still cheapest even though you only get 10. These, I just wrote down that they're 11 cents each, even though it's really in between 10 and 11. So let's open these and check out this quality because I have heard, I haven't actually ever purchased these, that these are not great quality. So let's see here, what have we got? Oh wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. Here is this really big, very nice comb. This one is pretty sturdy. There's the bendability test. Here is the next comb. Pretty great. Again, I'm surprised. I really thought that these were gonna be really flimsy and I was going to hate them. Here are the next sizes, and these are great. So these two are the Dollar Tree, and this one is the comparable one for Dollar General. And I think Dollar General is a little bit more bendy. And then here are the 2 rat tail combs that come in that. This one is just like this purple, like they have the same markings and everything. This purple one is from Dollar General. Okay. I'm surprised that the Dollar Tree one seems to be thicker. Wow. And you get 2 of those. And then you get 2 of this size. These are Dollar Tree. And I guess that's comparable to these 2 and Dollar General. So let's do the bendy test. Dollar Tree, line it up. Okay, it waves a little. Dollar General, they're pretty much the same. But I do like this shape a little better. This one's kind of angled a little and this one is consistently the same. And then for the small ones, you only have 4 small ones out of 6, which is pretty impressive. And even at that, you have 2 larger ones and 2 smaller ones, even at the small size, where with the Dollar General, they're just all this really small one. So in my opinion, there really isn't a size comparable to this in the Dollar General one. So I'm not going to judge it against these. Here is the Dollar General. Here is the Dollar Tree, and oh man, Dollar General is much more bendy. Wow, I am pleasantly surprised. So this has definitely helped me with my scoring. I want to backtrack a little bit and score Dollar General now that I have compared it. Quality wise, I'm gonna have to give it like a 3. Yeah, definitely a 3. Not that great. Maybe even a 2.5. So let's move on to the Dollar Tree combs that I just opened price wise. You know what? I'm gonna give it like, it's not a 5 because it's not the cheapest. So I'm gonna give it a 4.5 because that's real. I mean, it's basically 10 cents a comb. Quality wise, I've got to step it up. It's a 4 compared to the Dollar General one, or maybe a 3.5. Around there. Accessibility, these are at Dollar Tree. We're all going to Dollar Tree all the time. Again, you do have to drive, so I'm going to give it a 4. Packability, these are great. As far as colors go, there's only 2 black. So I have 10 of these really bright, colorful ones. Let's see, color-wise. These bright blue ones, I would say probably would be for a boy. So we have 5 of those bright blue ones. And then these teal colored ones are 5. So I would say it's half and half. And it will fit in any box, and I would be okay putting the quality of these in any box. So I'm going to give it a 5 for packability. Looks, these are pretty colors. They're nice and bright and cheerful. I think this can go with lots of boy stuff. I think this can go with lots of girl stuff. So looks, I'm gonna give it 4. This is getting a 4. So I'm really liking the, I am pleasantly surprised. I thought I would not like this cheap packaged one from Dollar Tree. Then I picked up these. This is the Conair brand from Walmart. This pack, I believe it was like $2.98. So $3. And there are 12 combs in here, which makes them 25 cents a piece. So that's not my favorite. I'm gonna give that if I gave the 11 cents one a 4.5, I'm gonna have to give the 25 cents one a 3.5. So let's open these and see what we've got going in here. So it looks like we have 6 big combs and 6 small combs. Here is this pretty pink one, which I would say is comparable to this and the Dollar Tree one. Now I can tell you right away, or maybe even this, we'll step it up even. The best quality versus the best quality, that's fair. The Dollar Tree one is a little bit bigger size-wise, but thickness-wise, this pink one's gonna win for sure. So here's Dollar Tree. It does give a little bit of a wag. And here is, yeah, I cannot bend it. I mean, maybe with 2 hands it gives a little bit, but this is a really great quality. 5-star for this one. But then the next thing you have are these 2 rat tails. They're really pretty colors, and I guess it's gonna compare to this one. They're about the same size, but thickness wise, again, here is Dollar Tree. Its tail definitely waves. This one, oh, it does too, but it's much thicker, better quality. If you're brushing through hair, this pink one is gonna do a lot better, but it's still pretty bendy. I'm surprised. Then this one large one would compare to this one from Dollar Tree. Here is that's pretty good, but The Conair one from Walmart doesn't bend at all whatsoever. And then these two, I guess they would be comparable to this one. So this is the Dollar Tree one, and there is its wave, and here is, oh, that's actually pretty close to the same. Yeah. This one is still thicker though, and it feels better. The bristles feel just like they have a little bit more stability in this Conair one. However, this is where the Conair one kind of takes a dip for me. So I paid $3 and I feel like I really only got 6 combs because these are just like super flimsy, junky. Like I'm gonna compare it all the way back here to the Dollar General one. Like there's no substance, and you get 6 of these. So half of your purchase are these small combs. So if I wanted to be fair and say that these are worth 10 cents because I don't feel like these are not worth the 25 cents. So if I had the $3 and I took 60 cents off of it for the cost of these guys, because these are, I probably would end up putting 2 of these in each box. That means that these 6 combs come out to be 40 cents a piece, not 25 cents a piece. And so that's still a really good deal, but I would want to buy, I might put this one and this one. Like I don't want to send just this comb. So really, I guess it's really more like 50 cents because I would send both of these. So it's kind of up to you. If you think that the quality of this comb is worth 50 cents compared to these 10-cent ones, that is your prerogative. I think they're beautiful. I'm glad I purchased them. I will probably include them in my teenage girl boxes because, we got lots of hair. But I don't even know where this one came from. Over there, Dollar Tree. Okay, let's grade it. So for price, for the Walmart comb, we gave it a 3.5, but really, I'm thinking, now that I've looked at the quality, I'm gonna give the price a 3 because it's not 25 cents for me per box, it's 50 cents per box. Quality, like, these are a 5, but these are a 2. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because that's kind of on the better side. Accessibility, Walmart, easy. You can order these online from Walmart, I think. Or if not, you can do them in the grocery pickup. So I think these are even more accessible than Dollar Tree and Dollar General. So I'll give it a 4.5. Packability, again, it's easily packed because it's a comb, but I only have 6 colorful ones, and now I have 6 black ones, which I'm trying to stay away from black in my boxes. So I'm gonna give it like, a 4. Yeah, it gets a 4 because it fits nicely in the box, but it's not for, I don't know. Looks, I'm gonna give it a 4 because it's a comb and it's pretty colors, but too many blacks. All right, that is all of the combs. So let's add up the combs really quick and see which of the combs that I like the best. For the Dollar General comb, remember that was these, and there are these pretty purple ones here. For a price, I gave them a 5. For quality, they get a 3. Accessibility, they get a 4. Packability, they get a 5. Looks, they get a 4, which equals 21 points. These Walmart combs here, for price, they get a 3. For quality, they get a 3.5. For accessibility, they get a 4.5. For packability, they get a 4. For looks, they get a 4, which equals 19 points. And then for these Dollar Tree combs over here, these really pretty teal ones, and blue. For price, we have a 4.5. For quality, a 4. For accessibility, a 4. For packability, a 5. For looks, a 4, which equals 21.5. So I'm really surprised. These come in first place in my little score sheet. The Dollar Tree combs, even at $1.25, rank highest in my scoring. Then comes the Dollar General combs. They're not the best quality, but you get the best variety, and so therefore I feel like they get more points. And then last, even though they're the best quality, you're not getting the best quantity and the best colors, and half of them are poo-poos. So these get 19 points. Let me know, well, actually the comments below were for the questions, but if you want to know more about different combs, let me know that too. But really the comments are for questions for Kayla, the missionary in Colombia. Okay, combs. I have 3 different, brushes. I have 3 different brushes that I have packed on occasion. So the first one is this really pretty pop comb that I get at Walmart in the party aisle, actually. And it has a mirror here and a pop out bristles. And it has a really pretty bejeweled sticker on the front. So for price, these are $5.47 for a pack of 4, which makes them come out to be $1.37. That is the most expensive brush or comb on our list. So I am going to give it like a 2. Yeah, well, yeah, it gets a 2. For quality, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead here for just a second. Here is the one from Dollar Tree. So here's the difference in looking at them. But for quality, I need to compare them. Here's the hinge of the Dollar Tree one, and here is the hinge of the Walmart one. They look pretty comparable, but this one has quite a bit of wiggle, quite a bit of give in it, and a little bit of bounce. This one, no wiggle at all, no bounce at all. And if you notice, do you see the dome of this one? That's how many bristles are in there and how long the bristles are. Look at the dome of this one. So probably this one is better quality. Let me pop them out. Even the tightness that they are packed in there, see how tightly these are? Let me pop them both out here, and you can see they look similar. But these ones are a little bit stiffer, and in my book, that means better quality because they will last longer. They're not, the plastic is a little bit better quality. So this one is the one from Walmart. This one is the one from Dollar Tree. We are scoring currently this one from Walmart on its quality. I'm going to give it a 3.5. It's great. I send them. I like to send them. They're adorable. They work, but I feel like the Dollar Tree one is a little bit better. So the Dollar Tree Pop one is gonna get a 4, and this one gets a 3.5. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. For its price is $1.25, so it is cheaper than the Walmart one. So it's gonna get a 2.5. It gets a half a point more because it is like 12 cents cheaper. So 12 cents gets you half a point. Accessibility. The one from Walmart, again, you can buy it online. It can come shipped to you. You can pick it up in your Walmart grocery haul. So it gets a 4.5 on accessibility. The Dollar Tree one, you have to get in your car and go get it, but there are Dollar Trees everywhere, so it gets a 4. Packability. Unfortunately, even though this Dollar Tree one is a better quality, I'm gonna say that this one is more packable because it's slimmer. It's a more slimline, and this one takes up a lot of space. These take up a lot of space in a box. I know it doesn't look like it, but because they're round, circular objects tend to be harder to pack because they're not gonna go in those square spaces as easily, and it is domed, so it's almost like a ball. It takes up the same amount of space as a ball. So for packability, I'm going to give the Walmart one a 3.5, and I'm going to give the Dollar Tree one a 3. They're hard to pack. I love putting them in there because you get a compact, and it is, you know, nice and small for a brush, but as far as an item in the box, it takes up a lot of space. Looks, this one wins every time. I love these colors. I know what I'm getting when I go to Walmart to get these. I'm gonna get 4. There's gonna be 2 pink ones and 2 teal ones. There's going to be a smiley face and a unicorn on each color. And they're always packaged that way, and they're beautiful. I know what I'm getting, and they're beautiful. These guys are pretty dull. Sometimes I can get some pastel pinks or purples, but mostly I'm gonna get this gray, a dark blue, or a dark green. So looks wise, these guys win. I think I'm gonna give these a 5 on looks. They're so cute. This is why I buy them, because they're adorable. And then this one for looks, I'm gonna give it a 3.5. It's not ugly, but I don't think it's cute. I don't want it because it's cute. So 3.5. And the last type of brush that I've put in here is this one. So I am going to judge this specific brush, but I'm going to talk about this style as a whole on some of the points here. So this one came from Dollar Tree, so it is a $1.25. This one I'm calling the Sparkle Brush. So for price, I will give it the same as I did the Dollar Tree Pop one, which is a 2.5 for price. For quality, this is probably the best quality brush of everything. This is getting a 5 on quality. It is sturdy, like a brush that you would buy from Walmart to use in your hair. It has a nice handle here that you can actually brush through. It doesn't bend like these. When you're brushing through, it's gonna give that wiggle. See that wiggle? No wiggle. It is a squish brush. Hear it? It is just a miniature version of the big paddle brush that we all used in middle school, right? So quality, 5 out of 5. Accessibility, it's from Dollar Tree. You have to drive to get it. I'm giving it a 4. Packability. These guys are so hard to pack. So it has the same idea as these in that it takes up the same round space, but then you also have this little leg out here, handle, I guess it's not a leg, that has to go somewhere. These are so hard to pack. The other thing that I noticed about this style brush, maybe not this one particular, but they have a lot of character brushes that are shaped like this with, you know, like a Trolls character on the back, or Anna and Elsa, or Minnie Mouse, and you can get them various places. But I packed one of those just like this last year and left it for a couple months and then did an unboxing. And because of how all of the items had been smushed on it, the bristles were all like, you know, messed up and pointing different directions. So this isn't only hard to pack, but I feel like the integrity of the brush can sometimes be messed up depending on how you pack and your packing style. So this takes up a lot of space, and you have to give it breathing room so that it doesn't get distorted under pressure. So packability, it's getting my lowest score, and I'm gonna give it a 2. It's just so hard to pack. But looks, these are so cute. I would buy these because they're cute. These specific ones I would buy because they're cute. They're all glittery, but also this style, when you find the one that is the right character for your box, sometimes it doesn't matter. And looks wins. So again, just like with the Walmart brush, I am giving this a 5 for looks. So let's score up our brushes and see where my brushes land in this versus that video. The Walmart, this one's not Walmart, this one. The Walmart pop brush got 2 for price. It got 3.5 for quality. It got a 4.5 for accessibility. It got a 3.5 for packability and a 5 for looks. So it got 18.5 on my score sheet. Next is the Dollar Tree pop brush. This one got a 2.5 for price, a 4 for quality, a 4 for accessibility, a 3 for packability, and a 3.5 for looks, which gives it a 17. Wow, that's pretty low. That's the lowest one so far, and I'm surprised because I buy these all the time. Like, this is my go-to when I'm walking through Dollar Tree. I'm like, oh, there's my brush, and I've scored it the lowest. Shocker. Okay, last one, the Dollar Tree sparkle brush. It gets a 2.5 for price, a 5 for quality, a 4 for accessibility, a 2 for packability, but then a 5 for looks, which gives it an 18.5. So I'm so surprised. Like, I'm surprised that my research has given us this data, you know, my super scientifically accurate data here. These two tied with 18.5 points, and this guy came in last place at 17 points. So, according to my list here, the thing that got the most points out of everything were these Dollar Tree combs, then the Dollar General combs, then the Walmart combs, then next was tied the Walmart pop brush and the Dollar Tree sparkle brush, and in very last place, which is such a shocker because I put this in like every box, is this Dollar Tree pop-up brush. So this was so much fun. I can't wait to do more of these this versus that. I'll do things like pencils and crayons and markers, and just be on the lookout for the next this or that video. But please, in the meantime, go follow Kayla and the Baretto family on YouTube. Watch them be missionaries in Colombia and follow along as they utilize your boxes in Colombia to do their ministry. So please let us know in the comments below if you have any questions for Kayla, who is the missionary, or her husband, who is the pastor, which, you know, they're both missionaries. But let us know if you have any questions for what it's like to receive these boxes and how we can do better. That is it, friends. And in case no one told you, I love you lots.